Day with temp happening. Oh my goodness, welcome to Sandy's Wednesday Corner. Thank you so much for joining, beloved. I'm tremendously humbled. You take a few moments out of your very important day to listen into just a few things that I wanted to share with you on Sandy's Wednesday Corner. Oh, wow. So last week, we're going to get right into it. Last week, we talked about the law of the Bodhisattva. And what does Bodhisattva mean? Bodhisattva is a Sanskrit term, and it simply means one, I'll read that definition to you, a person who is able to reach nirvana, but delays doing so out of compassion in order to save the suffering of beings. So they can pass on to the next level of spiritual evolution, but they don't. They wait. They try to get as many of us as possible to understand the essence of life before they transaction. They don't need this. They don't need to go through this in and out. Thank you so much, beloved, for joining me on Sandy Corner. Last week we spoke about the law of the Bodhisattva. So make sure that you tune in and get you listen to that recording. Okay, today what we're going to be talking about is the law of vibrational attainment. What is the law of vibrational attainment? The law of vibrational attainment is that thing that you see every living being attempting to perfect in its life while here on Mother Earth. That is, it's attaining, it's going along in a certain process, in a certain route, in a certain way of moving. Every single living being is on the journey of vibrational attainment. It has to come to the completion of what its purpose here on this Mother Earth is all about. There are a couple of things that I want to share with you about this law of vibrational attainment. Um, I want to say we just came through this phenomenal time of year where we're looking towards our family and being thankful. There's a history behind this, behind the celebration of Thanksgiving, and I'm not going to go much into the reasons why, but I always say let's take lemons and make lemonade. Okay, that's what I always say. So what I'm going to share with you today is to take this opportunity to show love and gratitude and appreciation for your family. I just had a beautiful, one of my best friends, stepmom passed away just suddenly. She had been ill, but they hadn't expected it to happen like this. And so they're now having to go through the process of preparations for her transitional services. So during this time of year, if you haven't said thank you to those whom you love, those whom you care about, make sure that you take this opportunity. I'm always saying to you to put a smile on your face and then put a smile on the face of someone else because you never know what tomorrow or the next moment may bring. The next thing that I wanted to share briefly with you about is I spoke to you about some products that I utilize. I always like to give a shout out to the products that I utilize for this beautiful radiant skin that I have. And I want to give a shout out to my beloved sister Yolanda for MJ's product. This is the face wash. This is a moisturizer. She has beautiful products. She have products for the brothers as well. This is a yo-yo sugar. That's a facial scrub. So if you're interested in any of those products, make sure that you give me a shout out. And also, I've just added a new collection. I shared with you last week about my crystals that I wear and the healing modalities that I do. I do Reiki, I do bars, I do energetic healing, I do counseling as well for families. Process of me working, I always wear my crystals. So this is a beautiful one for the heart chakra that I've just added. If you're interested in any of these crystals as well, make sure that you hit me up. So getting back to what we're speaking about today, that the law of vibrational attainment, it's almost like, and I want to say something to the business owners today. I want to address something because in order for your vision to be accomplished, you have to have a high expectation for yourself and your business. And everything has to align. If you're wanting to have a prosperous business, you have to get into the vibrational frequency of a successful business. What are the components of a successful business? And then place yourself in that vibrational frequency. You would not have had to come from a family who had success in businesses for you to be successful. Rest assured, whatever it is that you place your mind into, whatever it is that you desire to achieve, you can achieve it. And it's imperative that you do not allow your dreams to go unfulfilled. So vibrational attainment of successful business. Get into that vibrational attainment by lining yourself up with those who are in the business of what it is that you're doing. And also line yourself up with success. Do not allow failure to enter into any aspect of your life. This is how you get into the vibrational attainment of success. Now, for those individuals who are just wanting to change something in their life, now is the time to do it. We are ending up this year 2018. You can come into vibrational attainment of anything that you find spiritually and with what it is that you desire. That's how you do it. It's very simple. And from the moment that you get up in the morning, and I've said of my other videos, you align yourself with everything that's surrounding that particular thing that you're wanting to attain. So very often do we align ourselves and it happens so naturally, and you have to pull yourself back from it. Those things which are not good for us. You've actually come into alignment with that. And that's why it's showing up in our lives. So for the future, align yourself with something different that you are wanting to attain. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're talking about the law of vibrational alignment. Thank you so much for joining. How do you come into vibrational alignment? You have to focus your intention, visualize it, and focus your attention to where it is that you're desiring to be. And everything that you do in life should align with that thing that you are putting your attention on. If actions come into your life which does not align with that thing, thank you so much. If it does not align with that thing that you are attempting to accomplish, then you have to X that out. Don't find yourself doing anything which is not in alignment with where you say you want to be. Because as in another video that I did, I asked you, what do you believe? The things that you do in life is going to tell you what you believe. If you're wanting to shift coming into this 2019, you're going to have to do some things different. Come into alignment with who you say you are. It's as simple as that. And I'm going to leave you with this. I had a client. Thank you so much. Beloved Jenna for watching. Thank you, beloved Sherrod, for watching. Thank you so much, all of the listeners who are coming in. As I was sharing with one of my clients this week, she had some traumatic experiences, and she called me up because she's with child and something happened in her life, and she became very fearful for the baby that she was carrying. And I said to her, you have to be mindful of the people that you place yourself around, because that baby is listening to every single thing. It's not born yet. Yes, yes, yes. I love you, beloved. That baby is not born yet, but it's still evolving in the direction. And you have the ability to evolve that child in the direction that you want that child to go, starting right now, even though it's not physically here with us. So I shared with her a family constellation mapping that we did just this past weekend. We have another one coming up December the 20th, the family mapping constellation, where we actually went into her generational history, which showed her where all of these behaviors were coming from. From the moment of her conception, she's actually repeating something that happened to her when she was in her mother's womb. This stuff is real. If you're wanting to change that paradigm, generational paradigm, make sure you hit me up, beloved. And I can show you. If you're not able to come to our December 29th and 30th event, please hit me up if you're in the local area. If you're not, hit me up and let's have a conversation on how I can maybe help you and your family move through those generational discomforts. They call them curses. I don't call them curses. That's not how we speak. Thank you so much, beloved, for watching. Thank you all for watching. But you can shift that, not but, and you can shift that. I always have to make sure of my terminology that I use. You can shift that generational thing based on you. Today, we're talking about the law of vibrational attainment. By you coming into vibrational frequency of what you desire to happen in your life, it's real, it's attainable, and you can do it. And let's shift this 2019 that we're coming in. Are you willing to join me to make your life, my life, a difference? I mean, to really bust up those paradigms that have been plaguing us and our families for years. Let's do it. I love you so much for tuning in. Make sure you go back and watch the previous videos because we're on a cycle now. We're on number 7. Number 7 today is the law of vibrational attunement. Make sure you go back and catch number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so you can stay up with us and how we're moving and we're actually building to something. And I want each and every one of you to be with me as we build up to that. You're welcome to go to Soulwisdomintl. All of the videos are there on that page as well. And also on this page, it may be a little more difficult to find it on the page that you're listening to now because there are many posts that I place on there throughout the week, which is very inspirational. But this is your beloved sister with Sandy Buford Muhammad with Soul Wisdom International. I thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you give me some feedback. I love your hearts. I love your thumbs up. Talk to me that these videos that I'm doing, thank you, beloved, thank you, that they are inspirational to you. Make sure you click share because you never know who can benefit from these videos. I do them on Wednesdays, every Wednesday morning between 10 and 10:30. It'll pop up. Make sure if you haven't received my pop-up when I go live, make sure you send me a friend request so that you can get instantly the pop-up that Sandy is live. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for joining me. I am tremendously humbled and I thank you again. Peace and love. Namaste. Ashe. What's up, Ho Temp, and all of that good stuff. Until I see you all next week. Same time, same place. Love you much. Peace and love. Peace and love, family.